hayvan hakkı yerse Allah'tan korkacaksın o kadar. Makar oldu mu eşek?
No sé dónde. So I've just left Algamas. Today's hike's going to be, we'll see how we go, but I think it's about 30 k's to a village called Zativa. This is the Camino De Santiago, but here they call it the Camino Levante, which means it's part of the Santiago, obviously, but it starts in Valencia. So we're nearly 45 kilometers into this hike. Last night I stayed in albergue. It was awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna keep trapping, keep walking, and I'll get back to you later. Hi.
Where are you from?
Island. Irlandese. Yeah. Irlandese. And here we are, this is the next albergue. Got a bathroom, nice kitchen. I'm gonna sleep over here. And can you imagine, they have an AC. And you pay a donation, just a donation. At the end of the day, when you leave, you put your money in there, no less than 10. Yeah, that's Spain, Nice bathroom, smells clean. Nice little area here for chilling. And I think it's going to be better than last night. Last night was also a donation place, but it was noisy and it was hot and there were mosquitoes. Anyway, now I'm going to take a shower and relax. That's what I call baby poo brown or yellow, for sure. These streets are absolutely dead, for a Friday. That's because it becomes alive at 7:30 exactly. Anyway, so I'm leaving the albergue now at 7:30 in the morning. Got a long hike. Well, not so long, it's quite short. And then I'm gonna go from there, get a train, go home, offload half of the stuff that I'm carrying here because I'm carrying too much stuff, and then get back on the train, back to where I got off, and then continue. I'm carrying too much weight. I need to shed at least 5 kilos. Alright, on the move.
Lost in the woods, under dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. They carried me.
Well, I just came out of a little village called Manuel, and it's weird, I got a very strange feeling in that village. I think it was just the opening, I arrived there, wanted to have a coffee, and the bar lady was, well, not the lady that was serving me, was like quite put out. I tried my best Spanish, but that didn't work, and she didn't want me there because there were a whole lot of other people arriving. And anyway, I managed to get a coffee and then continued. And what I noticed here in this village is that they've removed all the markers. It's like they don't want pilgrims coming through here for some reason. Anyway, just a feeling, I'm back on the trail, back on the track, and I've got another 8 kilometers to go, and then I'll be getting the train back to Alcoy, offload some of the stuff that I'm carrying because I don't need it, and then tomorrow morning I'll come back to Sativa and continue. That's the plan. Anyway, weather's not bad today. It's still hot. It's still hot, but it's better than it was yesterday. I believe tomorrow's going to be a scorcher. Anyway, later. Oh, that's where I'm going there, but you know what, just now it was 8.5. Now it's 9. Yeah, it's worse than Madagascar. It gets longer. 9 kilometers. Let's go. Jesus. I don't understand this thing. You know, people just come along. I mean, it's not like the municipality doesn't work, but they just come along and just dump their shit. Look at that. Just throw it in here. The whole fucking mattress here. Humans, wherever you go, you know, just drive out of town, dump it where nobody else see it, and then it's gone. Fucking hell. Yes. I think it's this way. Got a little bit lost there for a second. Yeah, I think according to the map, I'm on the route, a bit overgrown. There's the marker there. I suppose if you were coming in, you needed somewhere to stay, you could put your tent up in there, right? Maybe some farmer will come and move you on. Right, let's go. So I just thought I'd get into this a little bit. This pilgrimage, this Camino De Santiago, is it's a religious pilgrimage for most, and you know, you go through these villages and you get your little book stamped in the churches. And yesterday I was in a church and I couldn't help notice the amount of money or resources that have been spent on infrastructure, and you can't help but feel mesmerized when you go into these places. You know, it's like it's a shrine to the religion. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, and I think I'm going to see a lot more of that on this trip. Right, in my talking, I think I've missed the turn off. Not that way. Huh. There are the arrows there. This is going to be interesting. Right. Yeah. Religion. It's not a topic to get into heavy discussion about, but in many ways I get it. When you go into these villages and you feel a really positive vibe, because people respect each other. And I think that stems from, you know, what they've been taught. Religion. I forgot how violent roads are and dirty. You know, when you're walking on these roads, you've got all that dust and fumes from the cars. I remember when we did that walk to Johannesburg. I remember that. Anyway, about 3.5, 4 k's left, and then I'm gonna be in Zativa over there. So I gotta go in here and get a stamp. That's if they open. And then okay. Sorted. Right, I'm home. Fuck with that. Hey. We're back on the Camino. There it is there. So that's where I got my stamp. Back on the trail. So it's 10:30. What do I do? It's 27 kilometers. I don't think it's physically possible to do it in the heat of the day. I mean, you could do it, but you'll be at night, and it is a Sunday. I can't guarantee that everything's going to be open. Let me go and think. Go for it. Just go with your gut. Whatever happens, happens, eh? That's what this Camino is about. Whatever happens, happens. So they obviously retired those boots. Take this opportunity because there's nobody around. And it's easier for me because I feel very uncomfortable talking when there's people around. But this Camino for me, and I've been thinking about it, is what is the meaning of it for me? I think the meaning of it for me has several factors, but one of them is tolerance. I have big tolerant issues with people. I'm sure everybody does, but it bothers me. And I end up judging people. And I just hope somewhere on this journey I can meet that demon and we can deal with it. Hope. Just a thought. You know, I've been fascinated with the graffiti that I find here in Spain, and there you go, no future. Nice piece of art though. I'm not in any rush. Where I end up, I end up. Even though I don't have a tent, I'll be okay somewhere. Go with the faith, eh? I'm gonna get something cold. Sit here in the shade for a second. Maybe eat something. So I just decided to get an espresso and a muffin and a bottle of water. Go in that direction. just now. Jeez. I suppose they make them loud like that so that Mama can hear them coming home. Now, I hear them in 5 o'clock in the morning. And they're full of liquor as well. I just stopped beside a road here, a little lay-by thing, under this tree. Gonna get some liquids in me, some of that salt stuff, and eat something, and then continue up here for another, I don't know, 15-16 kilometers. It's gonna be a long day, and it's hot. There's a little bit of cloud coming in now, which is okay, but I'm feeling the heat. Okay, I just took a piss. I wonder whether that's where I'm going. Not really, because where I'm going is a lot further than that. But if that's where I'm going, and there is somewhere where I can sleep tonight, I'm going to. I think that to try and get another 4.5-5 hours of walking is going to be dangerous. I can maintain the fluids and electrolytes and put in the calories, but the bones and the feet, they need to be tended to. Slowly, Rob, slowly. We do this slowly. We'll get there. So I've decided that I've definitely made up my mind. I'm not going to make it to the last destination on this leg before 5, and yeah, it's very hot today. I'm gonna take my chances, and I've booked into a place in this next village. It's about 7 kilometers from here. So I've still got a couple of hours or an hour and a half of walking left. And yeah, I've taken a room because there's no albergues in this village. But there is tomorrow. So I'm going to have 2 short legs. Tomorrow is going to be to the end of the stage where I'll overnight. So I'll get a late start tomorrow, or maybe an early one getter, because the sun is absolutely brutal. And then the next day is a 17-kilometer hike. So 2 days of easy hiking from tomorrow. Well, easier. I don't know what the terrain is like, whether there's inclines or not, but today has been 99% on the asphalt, which is also brutal. All right, 7 kilometers, shower, cold water, relax, wash my kit. Awesome. There you go. That's where I'm going. But I think from there I've also got another kilometer or another 2 kilometers to walk from there to get to where I'm staying. If I can find water between here and there, I'm going to try. Maybe one of these houses here will have somebody in. I can just fill up my water bottle. And I just need like half a litre. It'll prevent any problems later. Yeah. The moral of the story is you've got to research this properly, eh? Every section, so you know where the water is. Because there was a long stretch, and I could have filled up, but I didn't. Back there. Such is life, eh? Anyway, we continue. Okay, I could have gone down there, I suppose, to that river and got water, put it through my filter. But this is all orange and fruit orchards. And I saw spray rigs and spray tractors, and these people are spraying flat out. So I'd have it a guess that this water is probably very well contaminated with chemicals, and my filter takes out bacterias. Not that nasty stuff that they're spraying on for insects and funguses. I've got 1 kilometer left, and then hopefully I can get some water. But big lesson learnt. Should have done that long ago. I should have carried enough water. Alright, let's see. This is Lalad. I don't know who he is, but he hasn't got any water coming out of his fountain. Oh, maybe this place is open. I doubt it. Sunday, so it's closed. We'll find somewhere. Geez, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Anyway, I've got water in this place. I was looking for this guy 2 hours ago. Fuck's sakes. Right. Let's see what these people can give me. Junk. All junk. Right, let's buy some junk. Look at that, eh? These vines are growing in this fence. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, it's closed. Shop is closed. And I found out that there's an albergue here in this town, in this village. I wonder why that's not on the website, on the app. Crazy, eh? There's a municipal albergue here. All I had to do was go to the police station, give them my credential, and they would have given me a key. Anyway, I paid the €50. That's quite amazing, eh? Somebody's done some art there. Look at that. Goes to show. Yeah, don't rely on the internet. That's not going to help you. Just go and have a look. Speak to people. Well, this is my room. Look at this. Yeah, I washed my kit. So yeah, that's dinner. 4 donuts, a packet of crisps, and a bottle of water. That's the best I could do on a Sunday. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Look at that view. Can you imagine? That's better, eh? Look at that. And I did my washing. And I bet you it's dry already. Of course. Yeah. Dry. Ready for tomorrow. I got the mountain on that side. And I got the mountain on the back of me. And some idiot built a fucking castle up there. Yeah. And there's an AC. Look at that. It's 28 degrees in this room. I'm going to set it down to like 22. And then I'm going to lie on this bed. And that's going to be the end of it. Till tomorrow morning. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to eat those donuts. They come out of a machine. Goodness gracious me. Who said that hiking was healthy? Okay, so I'm now leaving Levante. I hope I get these pronunciations right. I'm on my way to Moisend. Slowly but surely. But first I need to go and get that hydration stuff that you put in your water. Electrolyte. I need to go and get electrolyte. And then I'm on my way. Just a very short hike today. Probably maximum 8 kilometers today. And then I'm going to chill. And have taken some sights. As you can see, it's pretty overcast, which is good for walking. Right, let's get moving. Not that I'll be concerned, but looks like there's a lot of rain around. Not raining here yet, and I haven't seen it. It's falling over there. Anyway, that's one thing you can't control is the weather. I don't care about the weather. Let it rain. I've got a raincoat, and it's part of the Camino. Rain. The guys in front that are doing the French route, they're getting rained on every day, from what I can see. So enjoy the cool weather. I believe that this section of asphalt of tar road is going to be the last for a long time, which is going to be great. Then the walking poles will come out because I got dodgy ankles, and I'm not wearing ankle supported shoes because they just retain too much heat, and I've got dodgy feet. So follow the arrows, off we go. Short stretch. I've got another 6 kilometers to go, and then down tools for the day. Maybe it's just going to rain all day, and that's cool. I haven't got a laptop, which is fantastic. I left that at home, so there's no editing of movies, no nothing. Just reflect. Alright, later. So we're coming off the asphalt here, following this. Yeah, let's go. See these nice little gardens here. These people use the land that they've got. Look at that. Goodness, look at the size of those tomatoes. Looks like this man here is coming to collect something from his garden because it looks very good. Buenos dias. This one is from Australia.
Yeah.
A kelpie. Yeah. He likes toro, the bull. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay, so we finally finished this leg. And I finished walking for today. That's for sure. Need to give the body a rest, eh? I'm going to try not to walk at 30 kilometers an hour. That's going to be difficult for me. But we'll manage. Right. Now, I need to find the place. Tomorrow, La Font de la Figuera. It's only a short one, 4 hours and 26 minutes. The albergue, yeah. I'll start with the bathroom. Look, this is what you get for 10 euros, eh? And you know what? 10 euros is responsible for this place. It is what it is. And you know what? You get to hike further. It's got a microwave and a fridge. And one table there. And a dustbin. It's got 4 bunks. And I'm the only one again. So hopefully that's the same story tonight. I'm the only one. I know there's a couple of Kiwis on the trip. On the route. And I did my washing. And I'm gonna. It's actually just above the police station, and the cops told me when I'm finished, if I go inside today anyway, But I must take all my possessions with me. For whatever that means. Right. And I believe there's no hot water. That's okay. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at this place, at this village. After yesterday's debacle and, you know, running out of water and not having enough food, and I stocked up, and that is another easy 2 kilos of calories. And you know, the funny thing is that according to my research, I have to eat all of that tomorrow. It's 17 kilometers. There is an incline. It is hot. A whole lot of factors come into play, but goodness gracious me, I got to eat all of that. And I got to burn those as well, but only one tonight, because there's mosquitoes. And you know what? You know, mosquitoes. Right, I'm preparing for this trip tomorrow. After the last day, I don't really want to have a repeat performance of that. That wasn't cool. But that's a lot of excessive weight that I'm carrying now. I don't know how you balance it all out. There must be very special food and very special high energy and high calorie stuff that you can take that's like really, well, that's what I could find in the supermarket, you know. So, you know, let's go tomorrow. That I absolutely understand. That's for the pilgrims, the peregrinos, which is me. And that's if you're not superstitious. Get over it. Isn't that fascinating? Here in this village here, the police, when they want to make a statement or somebody wants to say something, they just go to the cop shop and they put a message out over a speaker which goes over the whole village. I love it. Yeah. Having more scent now. I think it's pronounced like that. Yeah, mixed emotions. I don't even know if I want to do it. No, it's one thing being psyched up, but anyway, let's go. I'm gonna go. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see what we can do after an hour. I got enough food and water, I think. They say that this Camino Levante is lonely, and I can see why. You know, when I look at all the forums and stuff, it's definitely much quieter Camino. As I say that, here comes some people walking up the hill. I feel very strange talking in front of the camera. I'm going to put it down for a second. Anyway, so yeah, it's a lonely one. And it's good because, you know what, you start thinking about what's important. People are important. People, having people around, certain people, and you get to choose who they are. And that's the secret. Don't make the wrong choices about the people that you decide to be with. And I'm looking at this lens and it's really dirty. That's a bit better. Well, bicycle guys, cyclists, old people taking their dogs for a walk. I'm not into it this morning. I don't know why I'm not into it. I need to get a rhythm. Let's see, maybe we'll get a rhythm. I don't know. We've got a bit of climbing to do. A bit of climbing. There's lots of that. Let's see. Spain. There's lots of that. They love it. In fact, those guys have got right away wherever you go. Alright, enough waffling. I need to walk. It becomes gravel. Isn't that a pleasant? I wonder how long this is going to last. Anyway, now it's time to watch your feet, because when you got uneven surfaces like this, you can roll an ankle. It's happened to me before. I do have walking poles, but I think those are for the inclines, the big inclines later on. I could have possibly left them behind. There's a lot of things I could still leave behind. You know, I haven't flown the drone for a couple of days. I think today I'm going to fly it for sure. In fact, I'm going to fly it just now. I believe there's a rest point further up here. Probably another 4 k's or so, 3 or 4 k's up here. When I get there, I'm going to fly it. You can see what's going on around. But we're on the gravel, which is nice. Let's go. So let me just show you. I've just stopped now to have a fuel up. Junk. That's not so junk, but a bit of dark chocolate. And then those are for later. Also junk. So basically, when you want to do this, you got to eat a lot of junk, eh? That's what it boils down to, is that you are constantly eating junk as you go, you know. There's a couple of things in here that are not junk. That's nuts trail mix. That's not really junk, as far as I'm concerned. And this is chorizo. I don't know what they salami. It's like a Spanish salami. Chorizo. Anyway. I'm up here. What a hill climb. And I've got another hill climb. You can't really see, but in that direction over there it says I got another 11.2 kilometers to go to get to my destination, which is not so bad if I take it at this pace. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm starting to feel better. This morning when I set off, I was feeling pretty shitty mentally, but I'm feeling much better now. I think that this kind of thing certainly boosts your mental attitude. All right, and specifically men's mental health is just a topic that I grew up in a society where cowboys don't cry, eh? And if you've got issues, you need to suck it up and deal with it. I'm not saying it applies to everybody, but you couldn't go running off to your dad and tell your dad you had a problem, or there were things that were bothering you, and you couldn't go to your mum. Well, I certainly didn't, and that's my fault. And then obviously all the way through school, being a redhead with ADHD didn't help. And I think it makes you stronger, eh? Both my kids, both my boys are both redheads, and they've dealt with it really well. Different times, eh? Different trains of thought and different ways that things are done. But mental health, something that this Camino, this walk, is certainly doing, is putting the dopamine where it needs to go. In the past, I found dopamine with liquor and drugs. And that helped for 5 minutes. This is a little bit more long term, and this allows you to focus. And not only that, you test yourself, which is one thing. You test your body and your physical capabilities. But the other thing that you do is you get to look at views like that. I'm in a farming area right now, and I grew up in a farming area, and so I feel right at home here. And these are grapevines. But this is really, really medicine for me. I woke up this morning and I really didn't want to do anything. I thought about bombing out and just, getting on a train and going home. Somebody just said to me, you're not going to do that, you're going to continue walking. And we go from one stage to the next stage to the next stage. And here we are. And I got probably 5 or 6 kilometers left on this stage. It's midday. The midday sun is beating down. But it's okay. And as long as you're in a good place mentally, everything is okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying today. Today's certainly got better. Looking forward to getting to this village. And we've climbed in altitude. We've come from 220 meters up to 600 now today. And we'll continue to climb. I think we'll also be continuing to drop as well the day after tomorrow. So let's see. Alright, later. Yeah, what do you want? You want some lunch, eh? Me too. That's where the motherfucker is. Right in there. Yeah. I can tell you what, I can certainly see the attractiveness of rural Spain, eh? I'm just sitting on top of a little hill here, under a tree, on a bench, next to some guy's shed, to his barn. And I asked him, I said, can I just have my lunch here? And he said, no problem. Yeah, very cool. I can see the attractiveness of wanting to move and live out here. I would certainly think about it. Definitely. It's like time has stood still out here. Yeah. But there's a fox running between the trees there. I've seen lots of rabbits, lots of foxes, a couple of antelope. Haven't seen any wild pigs yet. I'm sure they're around. Anyway, there's the highway over there. Look at that. Look what's just appeared out of the blue. A highway. I think we have to cross over that. There's from what I remember, if I read the instructions correctly, there's the route notes said that we need to cross over there. We'll cross over it. It looks like the track is going this way. Some of these olive trees are 700, 800 years old, eh? Hey? Can you imagine? Look, obviously these are younger ones, but certainly those ones there, those big ones there, have got some age on them. I find that fascinating. That man is still making a life from something that was created 700 years ago. Off the land. Managed to maintain that. La Font de la Figuera. It's funny, they don't have there's no signboard. They've got a signboard for the Camino like they had yesterday, explaining all the routes and the different things, but nothing to indicate that we've arrived. Anyway, looks like we're about to arrive. Right, now I need to find somewhere to put down my pack and where I can sleep for tonight, and then do the processes. Shower, wash my clothes, sort out my feet, find food. See where I came from, Moissant there, all the way on the yellow route, and then changed onto the orange route to end up at Font de la Figuera today. Yeah, You know, but as usual, I arrive in a town like this after sort of midday. Luckily, the supermarket's open. However, at the albergue where I'm staying, which is basically for pilgrims, it's for people like me that have done this route and have got their stamps and have got their book. I got there to find some other dude staying there, and I think he's just sort of come off the mountains. I don't really think he's from anywhere, but the system to get in was different than the other albergues. Normally I go to the police station and sign in there and get the key. I'm still going to do that, but I got the key from the lady across the road at the winery. She said she showed me where the key was, and I went to open it. The guy was already in there. Strange fella, really strange. I'll try and get some footage of this dude. Maybe he's legit, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I got some chow. I'm gonna go and chill out there now by the albergue. There's a nice shady spot. Maybe take a chair outside and phone ever, do that kind of thing. But it's very beautiful around here. But yeah, the town is in sleeping mode right now. This is what it looks like here. Quite pleasant, actually, underneath these trees. And as you can see, it's the hostel for people like me. Not bad. There's hot water, stove, fridge. I just need a pot. There's me and that church, and can't get in because it's closed. I wonder when they're open. Maybe only on Sundays, eh? Seems like this town is dying, eh? It's like a ghost town. All the people are old. Yes. Well, I checked out of my albergue. I'm not going to stay there. It's too dangerous. The other guy that's in there, he's a weirdo. Not possible. I feel sorry for the young people here. Anyway, nothing to do.